Even your grandfather was better than the carpenter. You never grew up. Bernard does not whistle in the elevator, I assure you.
Yeah, but you do, Pop.
I never in my life whistled in an elevator. And who is in the business world and thinks I'm crazy?
I didn't mean like that, Pop. Now don't make a whole thing out of it, will you?
Go back to the West. Be a carpenter, a cowboy. Enjoy yourself. Willie, he's just saying, I heard what he said.
Hey, Pop, come on now.
They laugh at me, hey? Go to Philines, go to the Hub, go to Slattery's, Boston, call out my name, Willie Loman, and see what happens. Big shot.
All right, Pop.
Big!
All right.
Why do you always insult me?
I didn't say a word. Did I say a word?
You didn't say anything, Willie. All right, good night. Good night. Willie, dear, he just decided if you get tired of hanging around tomorrow, paint the ceiling I put up in the living room.
I'm leaving early tomorrow. He's going to see Bill Oliver, Pop.
Oliver? For what?
He's always said he'd stake me. I'd like to go into business, so maybe I can take him up on it.
Isn't that wonderful? Don't interrupt. What's wonderful about it? There's 50 men in the city of New York who'd stake him. Sporting goods?
I guess so. I know something about it, and
He knows something about it. You know sporting goods better than Spalding, for God's sake? How much is he giving you?
I don't know. I didn't even see him yet, but...
Then what are you talking about?
Well, all I said was I was going to see him, that's all.
You're counting your chickens again.
Oh, Jesus, I'm going to sleep.
Don't curse in this house!
Since when did you get so clean? Wait a
Don't use that language to me. I won't have it.
Wait a minute. I have an idea. I've got a feasible idea. Come on here, Biff. Let's talk this over now. Let's talk some sense here. When I was down in Florida last time, I thought it was a great idea to sell sporting goods. It just came back to me. You and I, Biff, we have a line. The Loman line. We train a couple weeks and put a couple of exhibitions, see?
That's an idea.
Wait, we form 2 basketball games, see, 2 water polo teams. We play each other. It's $1 million worth of publicity. 2 brothers, see, the Loman brothers, displayed in the Royal Palms, all the hotels, and banners over the rings in the basketball court. Loman brothers. Baby, we could sell sporting goods.
That is $1 million idea. Marvelous.
I'm in great shape as far as that's concerned. And the beauty of it, Biff, is it wouldn't be like a business. You'd be out playing ball again. Yeah, that's...
$1 million.
And you wouldn't get fed up with it, Biff. It'd be the family again. There'd be the old honor and camaraderie. If you wanted to go out for a swim or something, well, you'd do it. Without some smart kooky getting up ahead of you.
If the world, you guys together could absolutely lick the civilized world.
I lost it. Wait. Oh, I got it. I'll see Oliver tomorrow.
Wait, I lost? Oh, I found it.
I'll see Oliver tomorrow. Happy we could work that out.
Maybe things are beginning to stop interrupting. But don't wear that sport jacket and slacks when you see Oliver.
No, I'll...
A business suit. And talk as little as possible. And don't crack any jokes.
He did like me. Always liked me.
He loved you. You stop. Walk in very serious. You are not applying for a boy's job. Money is to pass. Be quiet, fine, and serious. Everybody likes a kidder, but nobody likes a money.
I'll try to get some myself, Biff.
I'm
sure I can.
I see great things for you kids. I think your trouble's all over. Remember, start big and you'll end big. Ask for 15. How much you gonna ask for?
Gee, I don't know.
Don't say G. G is a boy's word. A man walking in for $15,000 does not say G.
10. Would be top though.
Don't be so modest. You always started too low. Walk in with a big laugh. Don't look worried. Start with a couple of your old good stories and line things up. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because personality always wins the day. Oliver thought the highest of him. Will you let me talk?
Don't yell at her, Pop, will you?
I was talking, wasn't I?
I don't like you yelling at her all the time. I'm telling you, that's all.
What are you talking over this house? Willie! Don't take his side all the time, goddammit.
Stop yelling at her.
My best to Bill Oliver. You remember me. What'd you have to start that for? You see how sweet he was as soon as you talked, hopefully? Come up and say goodnight to him. Don't let him go to bed that way.
Come on, Biff. Let's buck him up.
Please, dear, just say goodnight. It takes so little to make him happy. Come. Your pajamas are hanging in the bedroom, Willie. Your pajamas are hanging in the bedroom, Willie.
What a woman. They broke the mold when they made her. You know that, Biff? He's off salary. My God, working on commission. Well, let's face it, he's no hotshot, selling man. Except that sometimes you have to admit he's a sweet personality. Lend me $10, will you? I want to buy some new ties. I'll take you to a place I know. Beautiful stuff. Wear one of my striped shirts tomorrow. She got gray. Mom got awful old. Gee, I'm going to go into Oliver tomorrow and knock him for... Come on up. Tell that to Dad. Let's give him a whirl. Come on. You know, with $10,000, boy, that's a talk, Biff. That's the first time I've heard the old confidence out of you. You're going to live with me, kid, any babe you want. Just say the word.
Can you do anything about the shower? It drips. All of a sudden, everything falls to pieces. Goddamn plumbing. Ought to be sued, those people. I hardly finished putting things... I'm wondering if Oliver remember him. You think he might? Remember him? What's the matter with you? You crazy? If he'd have stayed with Oliver, he'd have been on top now. Wait till Oliver gets a look at him. You don't know the average caliber anymore. The average young man today, he's got a caliber of 0. Greatest thing in the world for him was to bum around. Glad to hear it, boy.
He wanted to say goodnight to you, sport.
Yeah, knock him dead, boy. What do you want to tell me?
Just take it easy, Pop. Good night.
And if anything falls off the deck while you're talking to him, like a package or something, don't pick it up. They have office boys for that. I'll make a big breakfast. Will you let me finish? Tell him you're in the business in the West, not farm work.
All right, Dad.
I think everything, and don't undersell yourself. No less than $15,000.
Okay. Good night, Mom.
Because you got a greatness in you, Biff. Remember that. You got all kinds of greatness. Sleep well, darling.
I'm gonna get married, Mom. I wanted to tell you.
Go to sleep.
I just wanted to tell you.
Keep up the good work. God. Remember that Epics Field game? The championship for the city? Just rest. Should I sing to you? Yeah, sing to me. When that team came out and he was the tallest, remember? Oh, yes. And in gold. Like a young god. Hercules, something like that. And the sun all around him. Remember how he waved to me? Right up from the field with the representatives of 3 colleges standing by, and the buyers I bought, and the cheers when he came out. Loman, Loman, Loman. God almighty. He'll be great yet. A star like that, magnificent. Can never really fade away. Willie dear, what has he got against you? I'm so tired. Don't talk anymore. Will you ask Howard to let you work in New York? First thing in the morning, everything will be all right. Gee, look at the moon moving between the buildings.